Hey guys, hope everyone's well. Um, Today I just wanted to show a technique that I use for making drums and drum arrangement. There's obviously a lot of techniques you can use. You can use the drum rack and load up your own samples, use fills or aim and breaks. You can also use sample libraries from like Contact or something like this, which are all great ways of getting drums down. But this is a technique that I use, and it's kind of like it's I guess more like OG sampling, like from the early 2000s and stuff. Like this is kind of just like a very old school way of sampling, but it's also I've used some modern techniques. So yeah, I'm gonna go through it quickly. I'll just show you what we're working with. So the sample I'm using, the drum sample, is from a Blink 182 song, and it's just Travis Barker's little drum fill that he did in one of the songs. So yeah, really nice drums. You can also randomize the drums so they're not just playing the same loop by doing style random. So yeah, you can get some pretty unique fills. But anyway, I'll show you how I got to this stage because there's a few little tricks and steps you have to do to get to this point. Anywho, so we go to our song, we find our song that we want, and then what we do is download sample to Chrome extension. It should work on all browsers. Anyway, open this up. I'll just clear this and click record. This is the part of the song I want to sample. So we've got our little sample made. Just shorten this up because we don't need all this extra air. So we have our sample. Now there's guitars going on, there's a bit of ambience and stuff going on, so what we need to do is fix this stuff. You can save this as whatever, save it as Travis drums. Also, something to remember is you might need to know the BPM of the song. I know for a fact that this song's at 100 and I think it's actually 100 BPM or 200, depending if you're reading the sheet music in halftime. But also, if you don't know the BPM of a song that you're trying to sample, you can always just search the song and then write BPM key. And anthem part 2 is tempo. There you go. So it's 206 BPM. So we just need to remember that. And you can remember that by writing it in the sample as well. Travis drums 206. So you can save it as 206, and that way you know that it's always gonna, you're always gonna have the BPM written there. I've already downloaded it and saved it, so I'll move on to the next part. Next, what we do, we need to use like a splitter or a stem splitter. You can use like RX Isotope. I think Ultimate Vocal Remover does drums and stuff as well, but they're not always that clean, and they add like some noise, I find. So this is for me the best stem splitting website. You're limited to 10 minutes, so this is also why I suggest using the sample, because you can just get the couple seconds that you want, as opposed to downloading the 3-minute song and trying to take all the drums out of it. You only get 10 minutes. So yeah. Anyhow, you upload it. We want to isolate the drums. So there's no more guitar, no ambience, no nothing like that. And you just split in full, and then you can download it. I don't want to download it again because I only have a limited amount of minutes. Anywho, next step, take your sample, put it in a drum sampler. like a simpler. You can use drum sampler as well, but I'm using simpler for this method because I'm going to use the arpeggiator. So now that it's, dragged in, everything's lined up, you can look at all the transients and see they're in or close enough. They don't have to be perfect, but close as you are to the transient, more precise it'll be. Anywho, so now we have our drum fill, and it's nice and clean. You could probably EQ it a little bit more to perfect it, but also at the same time, I just want to show you the technique of getting how I got from, the song online to this point. And I'll see where else because I used this in a part of this track before. Like I said before, you can use the random. What I usually do is make a whole bunch of duplicates like that, put it on the random mode, and record away. So then you're left with a huge chunk of audio to play with. And yeah, like I said before, it's not going to be perfect every time because there's certain rhythms and flows for drums that work, and yeah, but you can just slice, duplicate, change around. Something like that. But yeah, I hope this has sort of helped out. You can also just save your drum rack as well, so that way it's always good to go. If you want to use it in future tracks. Also, don't be scared to try pitching up and down the sample. Might want to try different warp modes. So yeah, there's a lot you can do with it. I don't want to go too far into it because I just wanted to show the basic steps of how to get from, like I said, the song to the DAW and into the drum simpler, sorry. Anyway, hope this has been helpful, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.